Good morning, Muslims of the world, and everybody that lives on this planet Earth. My name is Mamadou Jimo Adua Bello. I'm the firstborn of the Shehu Ibrahima Mekano Bello Adua, the Chief Imam of Al-Jumani Central Mosque, number 51 Osodi Road. I came here last month from Kasina, Gaura. I'm a Fulani by tribe. My mother is a Yoruba from Osobo. I am the Assistant Chief Imam of the Gaura Central Mosque. By the grace of Allah, I will become the next Imam at the end of this Ramadan, on the Salah day. Now this is my testimony and my encounter I have the Lord Jesus Christ. I never believed Jesus or Christians.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I want to expose a fake ex-Muslim whose video is in the YouTube. Is claiming to be a former Muslim, a former son of an Imam, a Nigerian, a Fulani man, I don't know, blah blah blah. But I want to show you that this man was never a Muslim. He was never a Muslim. Let's go. As you can hear, he said he was a son of an Imam, and he said he was about to become an Imam at the end of Ramadan. At the end of Ramadan is which day? He said Salah day. You know, anyone knows, even non-Muslims know that at the end of Ramadan, it's Eid day, Eidul Fitr day. There is nothing called a Salah day. That's the first lie, he said. I want to show you he was never a Muslim.
By the grace of Allah, I will become the next Imam at the end of this Ramadan, on the Salah day. Now this is by the grace of Allah, I will become the next Imam at the end of this Ramadan, on the Salah day. Now this is
You can hear this guy, he's saying he was about to become an Imam at the end of Ramadan. On which day? At the end of Ramadan, even the 2-year-old Muslim boys know that it is Eid al-Fitr day. And you can hear he's saying Salah day. There is nothing called Salah day in Islam. This is the first lie he's telling to the people. He was never a Muslim. Let's go. I have a lot of things to say.
I was praying, leading the people in the mosque. My uncle was present and the 2 elders of the mosque, and then 7 other mosque members. That is Jumani Central Mosque in Osodi here, number 51. On the way going to the market. It's the biggest mosque there, just opposite, the one opposite there, a church called Methodist Church. They are just opposite. I was reading the first chapter of our Quran, which is called Surah Al-Fatiha, meaning the opening chapter or the mother of the Quran. It's called the mother of the Quran because it summarizes the entire 6,626 verse. Muslims will bear me witness. They understand what I'm saying. When I get to verse 4 of the Quran, because our prayer is done in Arabic, when I call the Iqra to Ikram, that is the full calling for the prayer, the first calling for the prayer. When I say Allahu Akbar, I was reading the first chapter. When I get to verse 4, immediately I say,
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is trying to be clever. You can hear he's saying when he said the first call of prayer. The first call of prayer is the adhan. It's the adhan. What he's trying to talk about is called Takbiratul Ihram. And you can hear him, he cannot even say it properly. He's saying Ikra'atul Ikram. There is nothing called Ikra'atul Ikram. You see? It's called Takbiratul Ihram. Let's see another one. Now this son of an Imam, he don't know Eid al-Fitr. And he don't know the Takbiratul Ihram. Now what we are going to see is how he speaks Arabic, his Arabic skills. And this one is very funny. Let's go. As we had, he said that at the end of the Ramadan, it was Salah day. And it is Eid al-Fitr day. Everyone knows. And he said another one, Ikra'atul Ikram. No, it is Takbiratul Ihram. Let's go.
A light from nowhere appear. It filled the whole mosque and is better than the sun. I've never seen such a light, but it's not bringing heat, but it's better than the sun. It rather bring cold. I feel cold and peace instant. But the mosque don't have any AC. It was a fan, and they are not on. In the midst of that light, a man spoke to me out of the light. He asked me in Arabic, "La yanzuruna illa tafadul islamina wa antul muslimin," which means he said I should come out of them. He speak to me in Arabic. I'm the one translated in English. But I know the reason why maybe he speak to me in Arabic, because I understand Arabic than even the Fulani and the Hausa. I can teach Arab man the Arab. Those who are Muslims, they will understand by listening to my Arabic language.
All of a sudden, there was a light. And in that light, someone talked to him in Arabic. My friend, what this man is talking is not Arabic. What he is reading is not Arabic. It's useless. It's just me now pretending to know French. Let me speak French. So, if any one of you is a French speaker, please, am I talking in French? I'm talking in French now. It's just like that. It's useless. He never spoke Arabic, this man.
He asked me in Arabic, "La yanzuruna illa tafadul islamina wa antul muslimin." He asked me in Arabic, "La yanzuruna illa tafadul islamina wa antul muslimin." He asked me in Arabic, "La yanzuruna illa tafadul islamina wa antul muslimin."
Ladies and gentlemen, don't believe me. Just go and look for someone who speaks Arabic, whom you trust. Maybe even a Christian. I know some Christians speak Arabic. And ask him or her if what this man is talking is really Arabic. I'm sure it's not. Let's see another one. Now this is the part I wanted. This is the part of the Quran. I want every one of you, anyone who has a copy of the Quran in English, he can just open it. Anyone who don't have a copy of the Quran can use the Google. You can just put the verses and he will get. So let us see this. We all know that this person claimed to be an imam. And any imam of a mosque should know the Holy Quran. Should know the whole of the Holy Quran. So let us see if this man knows the Quran really. Okay, all right. Now I think everybody has his or her copy of the Quran in English. This imam, this guy is going to direct us. So any verse he reads here, we are going to check it if it's true or if it is really true what he is reading. Let us go.
To come out of the Islamic religion, I should come out of them. And I say, who are you? But all I know is this. He said, no. I should come out of them. This is not the right path. You want to bring me to the faith that bring man and save the soul from the condemnation. And I say, no, that is Islam. I challenge the person. I told him Quran chapter 2, which is Surah Al-Baqarah, meaning the chapter of the cow. Verse 257 said that, Inda Allah Din al-Islam, meaning the only faith accepted by Allah in heaven is Islam. Then he...
Okay, this guy is telling us that Jesus talked to him while he was in a mosque. Okay. He's saying that Jesus told him that he wanted to save him from condemnation. So this fake imam is telling us he challenged that Jesus, that person who talked to him, he challenged him and told him that Islam is the only religion. And he quoted a verse from the Quran. We can hear he took a verse from the Quran chapter 2 verse 257. So let us go directly to that verse. Be with me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Al-Baqarah, Quran chapter 2 verse 257. Read it please. Allah is the ally of those who believe. He brings them out from darkness into the light. And those who disbelieve, their allies are Taqut. They take them out of the light into darkness. Those are the companions of the fire. They will abide eternally therein. This is the verse. So what was he reading? Remember, this man is an imam. He knows the Quran. He is a hafiz al-Quran. Remember. So let us see what he read here.
Those who are Muslims, they will understand by listening to my Arabic language. And the person told me that I should come out of the Islamic religion. I should come out of them. And I said, who are you? But all I know is this. He said, no. I should come out of them. This is not the right path. You want to bring me to the faith that bring man and save the soul from the condemnation. And I said, no, that is Islam. I challenge the person. I told him Quran chapter 2, which is Surah Al-Baqarah, meaning the chapter of the cow. Verse 257 said that, Inna Allah hadin al-Islam. Meaning the only faith accepted by Allah in heaven is Islam. Then he said that is a lie.
You can see how he's talking rubbish. Any one of you can just go and look that verse. Chapter 2, 257. Please look at it and see if it is really what he is reading, this man.
I challenge the person. I told him Quran chapter 2, which is Surah Al-Baqarah, meaning the chapter of the cow. Verse 257 said that, Inna Allah hadin al-Islam. Meaning the only faith accepted by Allah in heaven is Islam. I challenge the person. I told him Quran chapter 2, which is Surah Al-Baqarah, meaning the chapter of the cow. Verse 257 said that, Inna Allah hadin al-Islam. Meaning the only faith accepted by Allah in heaven is Islam.
That was our Imam reading Quran chapter 2, verse 257. Please, you can look at it. You can go to the Google and look at it and see if it is really true what this guy is reading for us. You know, this guy is worse than the devil in terms of lying. And people who are listening to him are goats. This is the verse. This is chapter 2, verse 257, Surah Al-Baqarah. Anyone can read it and just compare it to what this fake Imam was reading for us. Please just do that. I have many more lies here. Let's go. Let us go and see some many more lies.
Say no, that is the lie. I should listen to him. The time has come. He wants to save me and use me as a platform of glory to deliver my Muslim brothers from the darkness of Islam to the light of the gospel. And I say that is a lie. If really are Jesus, I insist I want to see him. I challenge him. He said that I am not even worthy or qualified to see him, not to talk of hearing his voice. I say, oh, but people saw you during your time, according to my Quran, chapter 19, verse 8, Surah Al-Maryam, the chapter that's named after your mother.
The fake Imam is still talking to Jesus and challenging him. So this time, he's telling us that he told Jesus that he wants to see him. And Jesus is telling him that he cannot because he is not qualified to see him. So, this fake Imam has come up with another verse from the Quran. So let us see if that verse is really a true verse in the Quran. So the fake ex-Muslim is quoting Quran chapter 19 verse 8. So everybody, let us go straight to Quran chapter 19 verse 8 and find what it's talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Quran chapter 19 verse 8, Surah Al-Maryam. He said, my Lord, how will I have a boy when my wife has been barren and I have reached extreme old age? This is Prophet Zachariah who is talking to God, who is talking to Allah after being told that his wife was going to give birth to a baby boy. And what this fake Imam was talking about is different. He was talking about people seeing Jesus. Let us see.
Really are Jesus. I insist I want to see him. I challenge him. He said that I am not even worthy or qualified to see him, not to talk of hearing his voice. I say, oh, but people saw you during your time, according to my Quran, chapter 19, verse 8, Surah Al-Maryam, the chapter that's named after your mother. People saw you. Really are Jesus. I insist I want to see him. I challenge him. He said that I am not even worthy or qualified to see him, not to talk of hearing his voice. I say, oh, but people saw you during your time, according to my Quran, chapter 19, verse 8, Surah Al-Maryam, the chapter that's named after your mother. People saw you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Surah Al-Maryam. This is the chapter which is named after the mother of Jesus. So what was this fake ex-Muslim, fake Imam, what was he talking about? He was talking about people seeing Jesus. Remember, this guy was challenging Jesus. He wanted to see him. He said, according to my Quran, people used to see you. In chapter 19, verse 8. And this is the verse. This guy is a devil. So, ladies and gentlemen, compare what this guy was saying and what really the Quran is saying. This video of him is a very long video. So this will be the part 1. I will edit the part 2 inshallah.